Hello there.
Alright, basically for trials, you don't want to go through the door until usually the lead goes through. It's usually for vet runs if they're going for a time score. It's just a good habit to get into. And especially if you join a public group, it could be disrespectful if you're just joining like a group of, especially if another guild is hosting. Let's see. We'll be missing Red Blade, but we can go... Okay. We can clear the first waves of trash, and then we'll wait at the boss for him, so we can go through right now. Alright, once everyone's through, I'll pop a speed buff, and we'll just run right through. Alright, feel free to go.
Turn back! I will not be responsible for your deaths.
Also, if you see a synergy, feel free to pop them. They are buffs for the team. If not for everyone, for you and whoever casted the spell. I think your banker's up, Gray.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up? That's Julie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, hey, what's up, Julie?
I'm just glad to finally be getting on.
My magic will destroy you. It rages like a storm through this tower.
Alright, you can head through. Everyone's up ahead. I'll come get you. So there's a certain mob we have to watch out for called the Overcharger. I'm trying to see how many flags are on its back. I think it's 2 flags.
2.
When you see the 2
Yeah.
flags guy, you want to focus them ASAP. They'll basically have this debuff where they have an AoE of lightning under you. It sounds like popcorn. One of them kind of tickles on normal, 2 of them starts to hurt, and 3 of them usually kill someone. So if you have it underneath you, try to move yourself away from the group and try to stay near a healer without having the healer underneath you. Hopefully the healer will get you through it. If not, try to sustain for yourself. But definitely, if someone's in the group and doesn't notice it, try to back away from them. All right, on your go.
We told the orc that the next interloper would lose his head. The first mages make good on their promises.
If you do need help keeping track of a certain mob, you can press tab to select them as well. It's not like tab targeting where you'll focus them, but it highlights them. All right, let's hop down to the first boss.
I came to this archive to contain the damage.
First
I
boss is pretty
caused.
easy.
My loss of control.
Some people use north, south, east, west because of the compass. I'm not really good at looking at the compass. I think I have it disabled actually. So we'll use a clock face. Where we start is 6 o'clock. In front of us is 12. And there's basically 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and 9 o'clock. When we call out a time, you'll run towards this glowing yellow pad, and that will protect you from the lightning. If anyone else sees it, feel free to call it out in chat as well. All right, on your go. Try to keep the boss in the center of the room where it's at right now. If I can have everyone stacked together, range and melee. Nine o'clock. Raspberry. Three o'clock or 2 o'clock. Three o'clock behind us.
Night.
Good job, everyone.
Why are you here? Are you like the first mages seeking power? Mortals are such fools.
So, corresponding with the team you're in, step on the pads that are there. There's a heavy sackle as well. It's in the center pads if you want to grab it. If someone's on your pad and you're a DPS, feel free to find another pad. If you're a healer or tank, make sure you get on the right side. You're correct.
Overcharger.
I need aid.
There's a chest on the left side. It is simple. For this part, find any pad that's empty. Overcharger in the back.
Heal me.
Take me. I need healing. Oh, now.
I need aid.
Overcharger spawn, same spot.
Heal me.
Overcharger, same spot again.
I summoned these
There's a
creatures.
chest over there on the right
Radiant
side.
instructions
Intermediate.
to keep outsiders from reaching me. Stay back.
Alright, this first boss is kind of weird. We can just steamroll through it. But typically, it's got two phases where it groups up.
You are truly foolish to
It
come
collapses,
far.
or what's the word? It condenses itself.
Gives way to
And then that's when we spread out. And then when it expands, that's when we group up and DPS it. But you're basically going to taunt the boss and face it away from us. Do you have a pole on you, Goat? Yeah, like a leash or silver leash or chain. Okay. If you can pull the ads towards you during the fight, that way we can just AoE everything down. And then everyone stack together, even if you're range, will stack on the boss's butt. And whenever you're ready.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
That's Hemo.
Mhm.
What's up, Goat?
Good job, DPS. This is the last time we're splitting up, so then after this, you can forget about whatever team you're on. There's a chest in the middle, Master. Make sure you loot. Master is basically the highest rarity of a chest. There's a heavy sack in the middle group as well. It's right between the right side and the middle pads. The right middle.
Getting my left and right mixed up.
So basically, we're going to go in crouching, and then Goat, you'll just go and taunt the ads and just mess around. We'll just sit it out. Yep. Basically, we won't be able to finish the phase for middle until left and right side are complete. You can sit back too, I guess. I didn't know they didn't aggro. But it's fine. Yeah. We can just chill though. If you need help, we can go help you out and kill all but one. Try to keep one alive in the end if you do kill them. If you kill all of them, they all respawn. If you leave one of them, then we're good.
Miss something?
We're just waiting on left side to complete. Once they're done, we'll go kill middle, and then that should complete the phase.
Yeah, we're dead.
Alright, looks like every side's done. Simple chess and a heavy set. One heavy sack on each side of the chest. This next boss is usually where a lot of public groups do not pass on veteran mode. This is basically a DPS wall check.
I know.
So she'll basically split up into a bunch of clones. She'll still be there, but the clones will run to the pillars. And for each clone that we leave alive, she will do damage multiplied by the number of clones alive. On veteran, you can usually survive one. If there's a Nova and Warhorn, you can survive 2 or 3. But typically, you want to leave 1 alive only. For normal, you can probably leave 2 or 3 alive. But for this one, we'll try to kill everything. So when she splits into clones, stop DPSing the boss, focus the ads, and then see if there's anyone else that needs help. and try to space each other around the room to where we're evenly spread out. And then whenever you're ready, go.
You're left. How many foes can you weather?
Good job, team. We can ignore the next phase, just DPS through. If we even reached it. Nope. Alright, good job, DPS.
The tower ahead is not meant for mortal eyes. Turn back or perish. Mortals. No appreciation or
Symbol chest on the
understanding what I
left.
do for them.
As you enter the
I warned you to
ring
leave
room,
and take no responsibility for what happens.
simple chest behind the library books on the right as well. And a heavy sack. We'll take a 5-minute break if anyone needs it, and we'll resume at 30 minutes after.
Is there a limit on how many deaths you can have in a trial?
You're really quiet if you're trying to say anything, Nibodon. Nope. Usually for scores, I think it's like 24 or something. But it's only if you care about points and weekly reward. On normal, there's no scoring system, so you can die as much as you want. There aren't any walls, so you can jump off and die as well. If you notice, we're on like floating islands, and above us is like space or something. This is definitely one of the more beautiful trials that they've made.
Any better now?
Yep, better.
Thanks. I had to make some adjustments.
Yep, no worries.
Did I overboost it? That's what Yes, that $5 mic.
Did the ready pass go through? I wasn't checking. Okay, if you're here, stand on a pad. On normal, there's not much to the boss. If I can have the range kind of spread out in a circular formation and the melee just kind of stacked near each other. And then if the ads pop up, all the ranged focus ads and try not to each other. She has a chain lightning. We can grab the lightning set or the heavy sacks right now if you guys want. Basically, the chain lightning, it multiplies damage on the amount of times it's chained, and on veteran, that's what usually wipes people. So there's like a sort of like group system that they set up, but we're not going to do that for normal. We're just going to cheese through it since we can just out DPS the mechanics. Okay, so this is basically a test of tanking. Oh no, that's fine. It's just ads. So this is really hard on the tank. This is kind of what people use to gauge tanks and healers if they're viable for trials. Every certain percent, the boss is going to spawn an axe. I think they're called like axes of evil or something like that. Whenever they hit you, they drain your stamina. And Pepper, if I can have you focus more so on Goat, and Bunny more so on the group. So you'll basically have your personal healer. Goat, you're gonna, on the rock that we spawned, you're gonna tank the axes with your ranged taunt. And you're gonna face the boss as well. Tank the boss, face her away from us, and keep the axes on your rock. If they get loose, they're basically gonna come and smack the DPS and pretty much kill us.
Overchargers.
Focus 2 flags. One of them spawned at the base where we started. One of them spawned on the left side, and one on the right. There's 3 of them. So make sure you have your ranged taunt ready. For all the DPS, make sure you try not to hit the axes because you might aggro them towards you.
Now, mortals, you will die.
Alright, for everyone, I can have everyone on the east side, I guess. Behind the melee, kind of group together, range, space yourselves out. Try not to be within,
My armory has a mind
let's
of
say,
its
5
own.
meters of each other. You do not want to move around too much in this fight. Get into the habit. Oh, there's an axe over here by me, by the way. Go. You can get these 2 axes.
Shit.
Giant purple axes. Yep. And then, if I can have you focus healing, go. Drop spears for him. Or orbs, if you need. Just spam spears and orbs for goat. If you need spears, call them out. Bunny, if I can have you throw them towards goat every now and then as well. Range DPS, you want to focus on standing still. This fight, you do not want to be moving around too much. You want to get into the habit of standing still. Focus to that spawn range. If you need to move to relocate so you have a better view, do so. Melee, keep focusing the. Good job, healers. Around 18%, we're gonna have to burn the boss, so make sure your ultimates are up right now. If we do not burn the boss in time, it's basically a reset. Just gonna smack everything away and then do like a spirit bomb sort of. Alright, get ready for the burn phase. Group together so the healers can heal us, and DPS are down. Good job, everyone. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I forgot to tell you what they look like. That was oversight on my part.
It has been too long.
You mean not long enough?
Chest in the back, make sure to grab it before you go. Loot the boss, make sure you had enough space to loot the boss, and then take the portal. It will take you back to the beginning, and that's where the quests turn in is at.
Slay him.
The natural order must be restored. We contain the serpent, not end.
Then we should return him to his apex stone.
Agreed. Let us convene at the stone.
I see you return. You've outdone us, friend. You've explored.